this moment, on this day, become the man you were born to be. You have it within yourself to write your own legends. Let it be to death or victory!
What's up, guys? How has your week been? This is Blaze Talks. Thank you for the support that you've been showing us all through. Thank you for subscribing, for sharing our stuff on social media. And we are very grateful for the support. And today we are going to react to a few tweets, to some content that has been sent to us. And today Frank is not around, so I'm going to do it solo. So today, first of all, I'm starting with a screenshot that I was sent to by my pal Victor. And I don't know how true this screenshot was, but basically it was a message. It looks like an email or something that was shared on Twitter. And it read, Niaje bro, mi ni Sydney, and I know how nijui, but I'm coming to you as a man. Mazee najua you'll be taking my girlfriend out for amapiano. Si ati nimejam, but please treat her nicely. She is my only queen, and the other died yesterday. That was the queen had just died, the Queen of England. Remember to carry a jacket for her. She usually forgets a lot. She also has a pork allergy. For breakfast, she prefers an omelette without tomatoes and black tea, no sugar. Thanks, man. You guys enjoy. Yours sincerely, Step Boyfriend. It was signed out Sydney. So I'm going to react to this. I don't know if it was true or not, but let's assume that it was someone had sent something to Step Boyfriend or something. So first of all, this guy sounds like a nice guy. He knows what the girlfriend's like. He's very attentive and everything. But as a man, you should not be comfortable sending other men messages telling them to stay away from your girlfriend or stuff like this, because this is very, I don't know, like it shows a lack of source, a lack of pride in yourself. Because if like you're these guys are really nice guys who many women would kill to be with a guy who knows her allergies and everything. So don't be like Sydney, like texting other men. And one of the things that as a man you should not is not to respect your street cred. Like your street credibility means a lot in these streets. Like why should you give another man that much power where they know they have your girl, and they know you are just there like a loser and everything. And sending men stuff like this, they'll screenshot them and send them to social media, and like people will make jokes at your expense. So if I was this guy, if you know like your girl has another dude and you're not comfortable with it, you can just drop her. Like with these qualities, like you care about your woman genuinely. With these qualities, you can find another girl who will treat you better, who you'll not have to fight other men. You'll not have to fight other men over her. Like this is not like it's not a good look in any way. So if you know, like if you feel like one day you feel like there's someone who is hitting on your girlfriend, or your girlfriend, or a chick you think is your girlfriend, they are together, refrain from like reaching out to him. Like knowing that maybe you are being played is important, but what you do after that is that's the most important thing you'll ever do. Like it doesn't matter if like you feel like she's the love of your life and everything. Fighting over her and she has actually chose these other guys is futile. This also why like you should not go like that your girl, someone is hitting on your girl, and then go fight them. That like does not show like your masculinity does not come out that way. And maybe you go fight this other dude, and then you get beaten up. You say like you'll be losing, or you beat them up, and then you get arrested. Like some of these things are not worth it at all. So if you know a guy like Sydney, just tell them that it's not a good thing. It's not a good look to like send other guys messages like this. And don't like, if you feel like a woman has other options, you should also explore your options. And don't play into her frame that you're going to fight other guys because of her. You're sending other guys messages because of her. It's not very manly. So the other subject was some video was sent by someone, and one of the key points that I wanted to talk about is asking chicks about their their body counts. And personally, I see this as it's not. I personally, I'd never ask a chick about her like body count, because you're never ready. You're never ready to know about her past experiences. You're never ready, and like a body count of more than one will not sit with you well. Like, so you'll think you want to be, you are looking for transparency. You're looking for to know her better and everything. Some things are better left unsaid. So asking for a body count, especially for you young guys, don't bother asking for their body counts. If you're there, just enjoy what brought you there. And her past is not, yes, it may be a factor to some point, but actively seeking it out will only end up hurting yourself, because this was said. I kept getting my heart broken nikisikia statistics zingine bana. Mama akshow ako 30 body counts, unachoka mbaya. So like a body count of more than one, like basically even Chris Rock says like a body count of more than one is, you'll never it will never sit well with you. Another thing that is common that I see on social media, like commonly with most guys, is that swapping whole stories with your women. That's also another thing that it's not as advisable for you to go ask at you start swapping those whole stories. You'll never look at her the same again, because let's say she tells you like she had a sketchy past and everything. She had numerous one night stands and everything, and let's say she had maybe numerous one night stands, and you personally you are having to work for her. You'll see the disconnect there. Like, it's not fair to you. Like, you'll become jaded when it comes to her. So asking for her body counts, that's off the books. Swapping her stories also, it's not really worth it in my perspective. And let's say she asks you about your body count. There's no need to like open up to her. Just stonewall her, whatever. Tell her something else, or just ignore the question, because in the end, also, that's not important to her at that point. So yeah. Then there was a tweet that I had seen on Twitter. It was made by Diana on 17th September. It said that, men, if you are single, build a job, start a dad for hire business. A lot of single moms out here are being pressured by their kids for a dad. Your work will be teaching them how to ride a bicycle, play football, etc. on weekends. Be an honest pal to the kids. For me, this dad for hire thing, I think that's going too deep with the like forming bonds and attachments. I think that approach, this is a good approach, like what she was suggesting, but a better approach would be involving these kids in sports and other activities. Like, maybe have what do we call this, camps, not camps, basically clubs. Yeah, clubs where maybe they can go swim, go compete for football, do things like that. But being a dad for her, maybe being a dad for her, if what happens when the kids gets too attached, and you have to leave and things like that. So this is a very good approach. Yes, this is a gap that's there in modern society. There is an increase in kids who don't have a father figure. So let's say you are a mom, you are a woman who like is looking for a father figure for their kid. Look at the main activities that are there in your community. Let's say where is the local gym, where's the local swimming pool, where do people go to play football. There are other role models in maybe male kids' lives, maybe their uncles, their grandfathers and stuff like that. So you should look at things like that, where maybe you're not looking for a substitute father. You're not looking for a substitute father. You're equipping them with a father figure who will be constant, maybe like a coach. Someone will be constant there in their life, who will be teaching them life skills, not someone who will be there because of the money. And if you want more information on this, on how maybe you can help your son, you can send us an email on blazetalkspodcast@gmail.com, or you can reach out to us via our DMs, so that maybe you can have a program that will work for your sons. The other thing that I saw that I could talk about today was there's a tweet that it was by Nation Africa. It read that toxic masculinity, Egerton student to serve 10 years for killing campus lover over breakup. So there's this dude who is called Edmond Ruto, stabbed his ex girlfriend on the neck, on the stomach. Then he turned the knife, like he tried to kill he killed the girlfriend. Then he turned the knife on himself. So it was in 2021 in Egerton University, and this dude apparently the chick was no longer interested in their relationship. And this is a very important subject, whereby most not basically young men, but most men have problems with rejection and letting things go. So one of the things that you should teach yourself, one of the painful things in life is knowing that most people nobody owes you anything. Like basically, like even if you did any good deeds, you did good deeds to someone, not only not only like women, but anybody, even your friends. One day you'll do something, you'll be doing something constantly, something good for them, and expecting that when shit hits the fan, they'll do the same for you. You'll be very shocked. So it's important for you to know that these things happen. You'll get dumped, you'll get cheated on, you'll get betrayed, but that does not mean it's the end of life. It's not the end of everything. So all you have to do is cut your losses and keep it moving. It's hard. It'll be painful. You'll feel like you've lost out on stuff. You'll be dumped, like, because especially if you involve, like if you're in a relationship, getting into a relationship is risking getting dumped. It's risking being cheated on. So you do not own these people. You do not own them. Whatever you do not own their lives. You do not, because maybe you bought something for them, does not mean that you are entitled to even their time. Because sometimes they'll ask you, you did this ABC for me, and nobody asked you. So you should know when to cut your losses and keep it moving. So this dude will go to jail for like 10 years. And a girl has lost her life, and she was almost clearing campus. So may she rest in peace. Another case that's very common with men is, especially I've witnessed it, I've seen it in KU and the Kahawa Barracks dudes, is you take one of those dudes, they take a chile to campus, and on graduation day, that chick says that hawako compatible or something like that. And especially between maybe 2018, 2019, there were so many people, there were so many of these scenarios where a girl says, I'm a graduate and they're not compatible anymore with this dude, and it's the end of things. And these things with the barracks guys don't end well. Most of the time they kill themselves or they kill these mamas. So I also saw a tweet that said that some dude paid an MBA for an MBA. They paid a master's for some girl. They don't even have a master's themselves, and they ended getting dumped. So most of these things, like everything in life, it's about risking. So when you're doing something, just know that you're risking getting disappointed. And when this happens, you should know how to deal with this rejection. You should know how to deal with these people. It's human nature. Basically, even like your parents will disappoint you. Your siblings will disappoint you. When you become a parent, your kids will disappoint you. So this is just human nature. You should be able to deal with these things without being bitter. You're allowed to be bitter, but without without hurting other people and things like that. Then the other thing I wanted to talk about was in September, 30th September, there was a speech by Samia Suluhu, the president of Tanzania. She was talking about chips, fries, whereby she was saying, I don't know if she was banning the production of hizi chipo za vibanda, or she was calling for regulation for the production of those chips. It's been seen recently, these oils are harmful to our health. Like she was saying the consumption, from her standpoint, and it's been proven by science, is that these seed oils are harmful to our health, and they cause maybe heart disease, heart conditions, obesity, and things like that. And this is common in Kenya. It was seen that over 2 million people need IVF or assistance to get pregnant. I don't know the figures exactly, if it was male and female or how it was, because of these lifestyles. There was an increase in erectile dysfunction and things like that because of eating our bad eating habits. So I think the president was right when she was calling for a warning over the consumption of these things. And there's a tweet that embodies this, that said, the problem really is seed oils, and the president is spot on. The food served to a vast populace is just harmful and unfit for human consumption, and it's up to individual responsibility to discern and avoid such foods like chips. Yeah, it's upon us as individuals to decide what are we going to eat. Like, first, the foods that are prepared for the population, most of them are unhealthy. And if you go to YouTube and look at global obesity rates, you'll see that especially maybe in America, like 5 out of 10 people you'll meet are grossly obese. So, and this is causing an epidemic, health risks. Even in most of the people who are getting issues with COVID were sometimes overweight. So when you eat badly, you'll get maybe obesity. Your health issues go up, hypertensions and things like that. I think that's all for today. Send us tweets that you want to. Send us content that you want us to react to. We'll see you next week. Thank you for everything. Thank you for sharing our stuff. Thank you for the subscriptions on YouTube. Thank you for the ratings on Spotify. Thank you so much. Peace.